The Timbers are back on the road this weekend. They'll travel to take on Sporting Kansas City in a Sunday afternoon match. SKC is in second to last place in the Western Conference, ahead of only the LA Galaxy, and they're coming off a 4-0 loss at St. Louis on Saturday, the first ever meeting between two clubs that seem primed to become bitter rivals. But Kansas City's place in the table is due mostly to the worst start in franchise history. They had just 3 points. They scored just 3 goals through 10 matches this season. That includes a 1-0 loss at Providence Park in the season opener, that game that was delayed 2 days because of snow. That match, like many others early in the season for Kansas City, was characterized by players missing because of injury. Kansas City was without Johnny Russell, Alan Polito, and Gadi Kinda, arguably their 3 best attacking players, and defensive midfielder Nemanja Radoja in that match against Portland because of injury. They also hadn't yet signed center back Danny Rosero, who has become a starter for Peter Vermees. Once everybody got healthy, Kansas City began to turn it around, and before that loss at St. Louis, they had 7 points in their previous 3 matches. Speaking of injuries, long-time Sporting Kansas City starting goalkeeper Tim Melia is out long-term, 3 to 4 months with a quad injury. In his place, in the last 2 games, Kansas City has started former Timbers goalkeeper Kendall McIntosh, who made his MLS debut for Kansas City last year. He's now started 4 times in MLS play. Kansas City also has a goalkeeper named John Pulskamp on the roster. He started that season opener against the Timbers. They've used 3 keepers this year, and Peter Vermees does have a decision ahead of himself for Sunday's game between Pulskamp and McIntosh, but the Timbers may be facing a former teammate in goal on Sunday. It's the Timbers and Sporting Kansas City. It's a noon start, a matinee on Sunday afternoon. The match can be watched for free on the Apple TV app or tv.apple.com. It'll also be on traditional broadcast television this weekend on Fox.